Yeah, good morning children. How are you all? Hope you all are safe at home. Okay, in previous class, we have learned some part of advanced features of MS Access 2010. Okay, so what are those we have learned? We have learned about sorting, filtering and searching information in the table. So how to enter the table, how to declare the data types, all we have seen. So from first lesson, second lesson onwards, we are learning about MS Access 2010. So we know how to create the tables, how to select the data types. Okay. So and in previous class, we have learned about sorting, filtering and searching data. So about which lesson we are learning? About the advanced features of MS Access 2010. So in that 3 features we have learned and remaining 3 we will learn today. Okay. So what are the 3 features we have learned? Sorting. So sorting means we are organize the data in ascending order or in descending order according to one column name. So in this sorting we have learned how to ascend the data and how to descend. Ascending order and descending order. So ascending order means A to Z and descending order from Z to A. Z to A. We have learned this. So we will select one column and we will sort all the records according to that. So next one we have learned about the filters. Suppose you want some set of records from number of records. Suppose from 100 records you want 10 records. That time so you can filter those records according to the column name or by giving that condition. So only those records will be displayed. And in that last class we have selected a B record or C record like that. By depending on the condition, only those records will be displayed and remaining will be hidden. Okay, filter. So next third one we have learned about search. So under in the status bar we have the search box. Whatever the data you give there, that data will be searched in the table. So till here we have learned. And remaining 3 features are there in this lesson. So those are query and forms reports. So first one is query. Query means some question like that. Whatever the column names, how many columns you want, those columns only you can display and in which order, ascending order or in descending order, in that order only you can display those records in the table. Okay, query means this is the condition or question. So suppose in the table you want example I am giving some student number, student name and some remarks. Something we can write. Just for example I am writing this table here. Okay, student number 1, 2. Student name, second number. Okay, student name is A, P, I write. Some remarks are okay, good, something bad. We will write some different remarks we can write. Okay, suppose you want only this 2 record to display. Only 2 record you want. You don't want this one. Or you want only name and remarks. Only these 2 columns you want. So you have to go to the query wizard. So query design you will have that query design. So in this query design, there you can select these 2 columns, name and remarks, in which order, ascending order or in descending order. That also you can select. So you can select the field name and order also you can select. Then only these 2 columns will be displayed. Here you can select ascending or descending. Okay, descending order. So I gave descending order. If I select descending order, so B, A. So here, good. Like this, the records along with these two column names will be displayed. So this is in create tab. Create tab. In this create tab only you have the query, forms and reports. So you have to save this query also. After displaying this, if you want to save this query, you can save that query also. So next one is forms. Second is forms. So in this forms you can view and you can enter the information. You can view the data and you can enter the data. You can enter the information into that. So form means you see that whenever you are taking admissions, that time you will get one form. In that you will write all your details, save. So whatever the already existing records, those will be displayed and you can enter new records also. You can enter new records also in that. So existing records will be displayed. Here record 1 of 1, 2 of 2, like that it will be displayed. And you can enter new records also, you can enter in that. You can enter. Okay. So this is displayed like this. You will see. So like this form. How much space you will give, that is displayed in this form like this. Okay. Like this. Here the column names will be displayed. So here column name is displayed. So yes, the name, and here remarks I gave now, remarks with that column name. These are displayed here. And if you want to enter new records also, you can enter. Before that, in these forms we have the form wizard. Form wizard. In this form wizard, you have to add the column names. What are the columns you want? Those you can add. Add column names. And in which model, tabular form or column forms, which form you want to display, that you have to select. And what you want to view and enter, that option also you have to click. After that you have to click finish. Then only this form will be displayed here. Okay? With the details. A, B and remarks are this one. And you can enter new record also. So like this. New record also you can enter here. And this will be modified in your table also. This will be saved in your table. So the whatever you enter in the forms, that information will be saved in the table. Okay, next one is reports. So this is also in the same. And for form you can give the title also. What is the title you want to display for your form? That also you can type here. The title will be displayed here. Student information, like that. Whatever the title you want to give, that also you can write there. So that will be displayed on your form. Like this, on your form. Next one is, third one is reports. Report is nothing but you can view that report. Just you can view it and you can take the printout of that data. You can take the printout of the data. You can see only the print preview. Print preview of your information, of your data. Preview of data. So that you can see and you can take the printout of this report. Okay. So these three are the remaining features of MS Access 2010. So what we have learned? Query and forms, reports. Query is nothing but a question. So what are the columns you want, in which order you want, that you have to mention in the query design and you have to run that query. After running you can save it. That one. Next one is forms. You can view the data in the table and you can enter new records into the table. Those records will be saved into your table. That one. And further you have to go to the form wizard. There you have to select the column names and you have to select the title and you have to select the option view and enter. After that you have to click on the finish. Then only you can enter the new records. Third one is report. So in this report only whatever the records with the column names and the data, that will be displayed, and you can view it. You can see that print preview of your data, and you can take the printout. You can take the printout of that form. So this information you can take as a printout. Okay children, so I will show you all these queries, reports and forms in the system, and how to create those, how to save it, everything I will show you, so that you can remember well and practice other tables also. For example, I am showing you only student table. You can create employee table or your friends table with friends details, everything. So table means column names you have to create, some name, friend name or class, section, how many marks they got or subjects, totals. Like that you can create different tables and practice these sorting, filtering and reports, forms, query and searching data. So all those practice at home. Okay. So more you practice, you will get more, you will understand more. Okay. Good morning children. Today we are going to learn about advanced features of MS Access 2010. Okay, now we will open Access. So in that we will create one blank database. So this we know, in last class also we have learned how to create a table. Okay. Create. So after this we have to enter the column names. This also we have learned. Next to here. His name. Okay, next class we will give. Class. For this class we will select the number type. And here we will write section. This I will select number for class. And here I will write only marks. Only one field I will take. Marks. And this is for grade. Short text grade. So now we will enter the records here. So S number is auto increment. So we need not to write the numbers here. Automatically it will increase when you add the records. Automatically it will decrease when you delete the records. Okay. Section P, only one letters I am writing. Okay, 8. Marks. So for this we have to enter the condition. So grade, we will write C grade, just as an example table. So I am writing section P, class 8, marks I will give 90 marks. Next one C, again Prithvi section, class 8, marks some 67 marks will give. Okay, so grade here A grade will give, and here B grade. Okay, B grade, A grade, C grade. Okay, one more. Okay, now we will save this. Save table. For table I am giving student. Student I will give. Okay. Okay, now the table is saved. See here the name for the table is displayed STU. I gave STU for this, and the database student 1 I gave. Okay. So in last class we have learned how to sort, how to filter and how to search the data. Now we will learn about the queries, forms and reports. Okay, that is in create tab. Okay, today we will learn about queries, forms and reports. So that is in create tab that we will see now. Okay, so click on create. Here we have this query wizard and query design. So in this query wizard we can make simple queries or cross tab query wizard. So find duplicate query wizard. All these options, any one option you can select. I am selecting simple query wizard. Okay. Here you can add the table name and available fields. What are the fields you have? Those you can add. S number and S name I am adding only 2 and marks. So 3 I will add. Next details. Show every field of every record. Okay, next one. Open the query to view information. Query is like question. So what are the columns? What are the columns you want to display? Only those you can display there. Okay. So finish. So what I did? Only S number, S name, marks I have selected. Those 3 only displayed there. Okay. Next here query design. In this query design we will add this table. Student table. Okay. Next, here we can select the fields. So that is one type. And here you can select the fields. So S name I am selecting and sort by. So S name, so we gave in ascending order. So I am selecting descending order to display. So S name and here section. In this class I will select. Okay, section, class and S name. Or here we can select another grades. 3 columns, 3 field names I have selected. And here we have a run. See, run query. So this we have to press. Okay, what happened? S name, section, grade. These 3 are displayed. And how S name is displayed? In descending order. See here C, B, A. Like that it is displayed there. So, depending on the condition on the query you gave, those columns, whatever the columns you select, those will be displayed. In which order you will select, that order it will display. So, you can make simple queries and select by selecting different column names and sorting them in ascending order or in descending order. Okay, that is query. So, next one, here we have the forms. So, form. Create the forms to let you to enter the information for one record at a time. So in the table, not only in the table, in the form also you can enter one record at a time. Okay. So that we will see now. So form. Okay. This query we will save. After saving this query, for student table we will enter. So create form. For student table I have created this one. So next you can see all this here. 3 records I have entered now. 3 of 3. 3 records. We can see this. Okay, like this. Now we will see the forms. So for form here we have to select the form wizard. So in this form wizard I have to select all the fields. For table, see this arrow mark, this one we have to click. I have added all these column names and next you have to click. In which format you want to display, that we have to select. I have selected tabular form. Next here, what title you want for your form. Okay, student information I will give. Okay, student info. That title we will give. Next, you have to select open the form to view or enter information. We want to view and we want to enter into the form now. That's why we have to select this option here. Next, finish. See, the form is displayed here for this first record here, the second one and third one. Now we can enter the fourth record also. See, D and Prithvi section. Here class 8 I will give some other marks. 78. And what is the grade here? A grade we will give. The next one, 8th class, Prithvi section. And next, 40 marks I will give. Grade is C grade, Prithvi section, E record. Like this. You can enter the records in the form. Using this form, we can enter the records. After that, we have to save it. Okay. Next, see here how many records are there? 5 records. 3, 5. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 records are here. So student information. Directly in this form also we can enter the data, enter the information about the student. Okay. Next one is reports. So create report. See how many records are there? 5 records are there. There is number, S name, section, class, marks, grade. So with all this information, that report, student report will be created. See student information, date when we have created that date and the time also displayed. And how many pages it has? Page 1 of 1. So with all this information, the report is displayed here. Okay. See, all these are displayed in the report. Like that, we can create the forms, and here the report, and this one is query. See, queries. What are the columns you want to display? With the condition, they will be displayed. So see here, I have entered 5 records, isn't it? Now I run this query 1. I clicked on that query 1. What happened? With all these 5 records, see 3, 5. Before we entered only 3 records, isn't it? Now 5 records. In the form I entered 2 records. Total 5 records are displayed in descending order. See, S name, section, grade. All these 5 are displayed in the descending order. According to the S name, I applied descending order for S name. So according to that, the remaining columns are also displayed. Okay, this is the student query, and query 1 I executed here, and this is the student information form. See, this is report, student information report, and like this you can display different columns with the regarding one column name in descending or ascending order. With the condition, we can display the query. Okay, students, try another tables and create these queries and forms here and reports. Okay, for this also, to create the form, you have to select first a form wizard. In this form wizard only, you have to upload the column names, and after that column names, you have to click next, which form you want and which type of title you want. All those you have to select and you have to finish. After that only it will be displayed. The form will be displayed. Okay. Hope you all understood. So remaining with this we will conclude this lesson.